Welcome to Eddie Goldsmith's Relationship Flow. It's the end of the week in Jerusalem. It's been such a busy time. Thankfully, a lot to praise and to appreciate. I am fasting right now and at the end of a fast day, so excuse any of the sounds or voice is not exactly the way it's normally. It was interesting. I was on a Zoom chat and I got to listen to one of the famous radio guys' voice, like he was in the chat. It's such a cool voice, but I don't have that, so people praise my voice for other reasons, being English, London, I don't know, whatever, being connected to some good G's, like legit people. And it's a big praise, when you're looking for your soulmate, it's a big part of your voda to find the person that really you connect with and can become one with. And that's part of what we're looking for on a daily level in our relationships, because even if, for example, myself, I have a wife, thankful, she's an amazing lady, and thank Hashem, thank God every day for such a woman in my life to become one and to be unified. But at the same time, there's the daily struggles, and thankfully there's children or corona crisis, challenge, whatever you want to call it. All kinds of stuff going on daily, financial ups and downs, and this is like part of life. It's a struggle, and there's the inner aspects, the voices that go on inside of all of us. And then there's people who trigger those voices, like I said, the children. And it's constantly an opportunity for us to all, in a real way, really face up that with all that ahead of you, there's still that unifying energy. And we've spoken about this many times here. And it's just about tuning into that more and more, especially right now in the Jewish calendar, 3 weeks, the summer, Corona is causing a lot of lockdown. Personally, what I'm doing, I just put together a United Soul collaboration album, which is at the final stages. I'll talk about it on my Unity Flow podcast, hopefully in the new week. Make a little podcast about it. Right now, we've just been posting our Munas, our future podcast, Brothers of Israel podcasts of all the great, get-togethers we've had with Rav Orish, because that connection and strengthening of the soul is something that you have to do. Like we spoke about in my personal class of plans and strategies, you have to have on a daily level methodologies to strengthen the soul. Otherwise, how are you going to cope? What's going to be your strength and ability to be able to tune into the soul level in your relationship, and therefore keep that relationship in a positive flow? So that's where the daily schedule is so important. The strategies, the plans, the real kind of Gedalia fence, the way of thinking. Like nowadays, I suppose you'd say Tony Robbins, if you're not yet familiar with Gedalia, because I believe he'll be out there as a big name as time goes on. His name means Gedol Care, to make names Hashem's great. But anyway, the point is that by strengthening the soul level, having those discipline and strategies, getting up early, doing the learning, doing the davening, doing the prayer service. Like today, it's a fast day already. Your soul's a bit stronger from just being a fast day. Constantly tuning into that true aspect of the soul. This will empower you to tune in to the voice of good, that doesn't get angry, that wants calm, that wants to seek out peace, doesn't want to be right. All the different relationship strategies that you have, you need to give strength to that part of yourself, because it is a war. Unless you're like this pure righteous being who's purely good. I don't know so many of those people. Maybe there's a few righteous people I'm connected with, but I know myself, I know my place, and I've definitely got a lot of work to do with all those drives and tiredness, anger, all the kind of things that hold a person back from being calm and supportive and validating. Anyway, since it's the end of the week and time's moving, and it tends to do every week on this podcast, I'm going to just ask you all forgiveness and ask, we're on a fast day, and being that I had no time previous, that the point is that just strengthen yourself on a daily level. Go to my Emunas, our future podcast there on strategies and planning. I speak about how to strengthen your soul on a daily level. I tell you how my personal strategies are, and you have to figure out your own, each person themselves, how to give more energy to the soul level, so that then when it comes to the challenges that we're facing right now, we have the power to make the right choices, and with those right choices we have a unified relationship with our soulmate. And I think that you can send me your stories, or look out for the United Soul collaboration, because that's the whole concept, is United Soul. Is that the music I'm bringing together is to bring out more of an energy of unification between soulmates. And I think that, hopefully you'll feel that same way once you tap in. So have a beautiful Shabbos. It's a special time, and, we can turn it all around to good if we just dig deep and unify with that relationship flow so we can have peace in our homes. All the best.